So apparently mining is not as much of a suckfest as it has been. If you're finding that to be true, let me know in the comments. I'd like to hear everybody's opinion on that. But yeah, I'll get around to trying that for myself eventually. But for today, we're taking a look at this little sexy craft here. So stay tuned to learn more. Bah, bah, bah. Hello, fellow Novians. My name is Rob, and welcome to another of our ship review series. Today, we are taking a look at the Hyperion VoCrucior S by ZarTaen. And this is a pretty cool designed ship that I am kind of excited to take for a test drive. Apologies in advance if I sound a little bit stuffed up and not my normal self, but I've been fighting this cold or allergies or whatever the heck is going on for the last couple days. Today seems to be a bit better in that my throat is not on fire, so that's a plus. But let's go ahead and take a look at this ship and see what's going on here. This is a smaller ship than we usually take a look at. So this should be a quicker video than the other one, which is still on my runway and has not been picked up. Monster, come get your ship. All right, so this is a cockpit based pilot ship. However, it does have a little bit of an interior, so we'll get to that in a moment. But as we go around, we see we've got the little fuel refueling ports here for refueling the fuel. And the other thing I noticed is that this thing has an immense amount of adjusters. So I think we're going to be doing some acrobatics here. But like, look on top, that is a lot of adjusters. And we've got a board here. Oh, for a HUD. That's very nice. Control backspace. So yeah, we've got adjusters, and I really like this pattern, kind of like sawtooth pattern. We've got different colors going into each other. So we have the lithium here, and some carbon fiber, and some black steel, and some more lithium. Now, of course, steel does make it a little bit heavier, but I don't think there's enough steel on here to make a difference. And we got this kind of like shark grin pattern on the front, which I like, and these nice scoops on the side, and this kind of cool wing shape on the back. And then we've got some very interesting use of differing thrusters. So we've got some rare military extra smalls on the wing here. There's like 4 of those on either side. And then we've got some rare military S's. And then we've got rare military M's. And then we've got this rare military space engine. So this is a atmospheric/space vehicle, and this is part of a series. So if you like this design and you're like, I'd like this, but I'd like this as a warp shuttle, he does have a warp shuttle version, and he also has a pocket rocket version. So you should definitely go ahead and check those out. And if you want to see me take a look at those, let me know in the comments, and I could ask him to take those for a flight too, but they are very similar. Oh, and there's more smalls down here. So we've got a ton of thrust on this thing. And that's about it for the exterior. Let me lift this thing up real quick, and we can take a look at the bottom. We do have our space brakes on the bottom. And we have a couple wings that are hidden in the fuselage here. I can see these 2 smalls right there. And then we have a couple vertical stabilizers for turning and such. And then we have some more wings on the top here. Oh, those are stabilizers as well, but they do function as wings. And then I assume there's some more hidden in here, but like, what's that? That's another adjuster. Okay. So that's the exterior. And then we have a little bit of an interior here, or we can jump down inside, and it's kind of got like a bunch of passenger seating. We've got our small dynamic core back here, and another board for flight controls, and we've also got some emitter receivers that are doing something here. Interesting. I don't know if that's just for design or they actually do something. Let's see. We've got a bunch of seats here, so if you're, shuttling people up to a space station or such, I'm not sure what that programming board does. You would have plenty of space for bringing your friends along. We've got our space fuel tank here, and that's about it for the interior. I do like the nice little walk strip down the middle. It does feel very passenger-y, even though there's no windows. That kind of makes it for a little bit claustrophobic feel, but luckily when you're in a seat, you can just hit that insert key and freaking see the outside, so, it doesn't matter. Who needs windows? Windows are for losers. I'm just joking. Someone parked like a weird Firefly replica over there. Okay, so let's start up this program board, and then we'll go ahead and hop in the cockpit and do our little testing of everything else. Okay, so we've got acceleration, speed, space main, Atmo main, and utility tank. I'm not sure what's in the utility tank, but it's very cool. Atmo mode 1, Atmo mode 0. I am not familiar with this HUD very much, but it is a nice little addition in the fact that you can go into third person and still see your acceleration and speed and all that. Woo! I tell you what, this thing flits around pretty well. Brakes engaged. Oh, that's nice too. So let's go ahead and throttle up. Let me take off like a bat out of hell, but look at this thing. It looks very futuristic, very streamlined. I like it. And I bet we could do some crazy rolling here. Yeah, with all those thrusters we have. All those adjusters, right? Up and down is really good. The only thing I don't have on here is my altitude, but I can see that on the upper side there, so maybe that would be a good addition for this HUD to get some altitude readings. But otherwise, very good visually. Alright, let's go with our trajectory mode here. Let's see what happens if we do a crazy Ivan here. We do lose a bit of altitude, but that catches back up. What's our max speed here in a straight line? Let's see. 13, 14, 15. We're still not burning. Looks like it's going to top out around 16. Nope, still going up. And we are not on fire at all. That is very well designed. No flames. I like it. And let's see what our roll. Oh yeah, look at that line catching up. You could just do a complete roll in the opposite direction. Oh yeah. Very nice, very nice. Very reactive. Now I don't know how much cargo this thing can hold. According to the thing, 0. So this is just a transporter for space and such, and whatever you're holding on as yourself. All right. Looks like max speed is 1670. Very cool. And then there is a pocket variant and a warp variant, and I think there's also a larger cargo variant, maybe. Looks like it's red and silver. Let me take a look at that. Doesn't look like they're listed on the org's website, so I guess you'd have to message him. All right, let's take her up. See how well she transitions between Atmo and space. I don't think it's going to have any problem here. It does look like we're eating some Atmo fuel, though. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, yeah. Didn't have any problem with the transition. Even with that single engine, it just was like, yep, let's go. We're going to space. Let's do it. We're going to space. I like it. If it had a little bit of cargo or whatever, I might use it. I use one of these as like a cargo runner or something. But I'm sure that would ruin this one a little bit. But maybe that bigger one that I'm looking at. I don't know which one that is. But I do see that there's like 4 different models on the DU Creators page, which I'll also put in the down there in the description. So you can check that out, and the name of the person to contact to get one of these. But here's a picture of the lineup. I'll put that in the video right here. All right, we're at like 16,000 kilometers. So let's cut engines. We'll do a little U-turn here. Wow, this thing maneuvers really nicely. Very maneuverable. If they ever get like small core fighters down, this could be, you know, a good little fighter. You just slap some ammo in that cargo section there, pull all the seats out, throw some guns on this. It'd be nice. But since small core fighters don't really do much in PvP at the moment, as far as I'm aware, or as far as people keep telling me, yeah. All right, so let's take her back in. I'm going to have to rely on my other instruments, and hopefully I don't burn her up on re-entry. Oh, and the braking was really nice on that. Stopped really fast. Of course, it doesn't have a lot of weight, and, you know, all that good stuff. And, you know, the warm-up on a small core ship like this with those engines are really good. Not like the 32-second warm-up on a large military, or an extra-large military space engine, right? Or is it like 64? No, it's is it 32 for large? It's whatever. It's a long warm-up. All right, so now I have... nope, still don't have an altitude display yet. So that's kind of problematic. I don't know if there's a way to add that to this HUD. But let's start slowing down here. We may see some fireworks. Nope. I think we'll be good. Okay, maybe. Yeah, I think we'll be good. Okay, yeah, we'll be good. We'll be fine. All right. Yeah, it stopped. I was a little worried there. I'm like 12,000 kilometers per hour. We hit the atmosphere going that much. We're gonna see a big explosion. If I go back into first person, nope, it does remove the default. So there may be some like shortcut keys here. Nope. I don't know what that is. Okay, there's the edge of the atmosphere. And it picked up just fine. So we got enough wings for a wing landing. Very good. Very good. And we'll take her back in and land her. And there are the final talks here. Overall, I do like this design. Is very nice, yes. He's very nice. Oh. Looks like Zer's doing some good work there on his little base. Coming in for a landing. And break. And wow, she holds nice off the ground. That's some serious clearance there. Very nice taxiing. Go put her right in front of the base here. That's nice. You can't dock with your base. Stay away. Okay, right. You have to hold C. And I always forget because I'm so used to just hitting G to land. And then F to get out. And we're good. But I'll just control backspace to turn that programming board off. I do like cockpit fighters. I just hate that you can't get like a really good script. And I do know that ArchHUD has support for cockpits. I've just never played around with it. So that might be something that I would put in if I own this ship. Just stick some ArchHUD in there. Because it was a little bit hairy coming back in, not knowing what my altitude was or when I was going to transition from space to Atmo. And that could cause some kablooey if you're not like a very skilled pilot or you're not very familiar with coming back in from Atmo in a small ship. So that's the only downside I can say to this. Otherwise, very maneuverable, very pretty. The different color combinations is really nice. The wings are nice, or whatever you want to call that. Reminds me very much of like an origin ship from Star Citizen. Just very clean lines, right? Looks very kind of executive along those lines, like a 200 series or 300 series or whatever they are. And if you don't know anything about Star Citizen, that makes absolutely no sense to you. So we'll just leave it at that. So again, here is the picture of the full lineup. You can contact ZarTaen. I will put his information down in the description if you want to pick up one of these ships or one of his other ships. Pocket Rocket would probably be a lot of fun in that, transport sense, get you from point A to point B, as most of us do have our own little pocket rockets for recovery and whatnot. And the warp version would be cool too. So go ahead and check that out. This one does sell for 15 mil for the blueprint. And that is about that, right? As we say. And I'm getting all stuffed up again now. So good thing the video's over. If you have a ship that you want to have featured on this channel, go ahead and let me know. And if you have any other comments, go ahead and leave them in the comment section. If there's other like tutorials or content or anything like that you want me to check out. I was checking out like bases and locations and things like that as well. So if you have a base or location that you're like, hey, come check this out. We do such and such, or we sell such and such, and we want to let people know about it. Just hit me up on Discord. My information's in the description as always. That said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really does help. And other than that, I will see you out there in space. Stay safe, my friends.